Right, let's start the action with the league leaders. Unbeaten Inverness hosted Hearts in the Highlands, and the game was filled with talking points.
It's a good start for us, and then we got the second goal, and you sort of think, well, good lead at half-time. Let's make sure we get the third goal. If there's no more goals, we'll obviously win the game, as it turned out to be, but it wasn't for the lack of trying.
And I felt we started the game really well. That was a disappointing thing, you know. I thought we were well in control of the game at the time, and then we lose a silly goal for a sort of counter-attack. When we're on the attack, we don't get enough bodies behind the ball, so that was disappointing. But as I say, I'm not going to be too critical with the players. You know, they gave us everything again.
Billy's had a shot blocked, I think, and it just fell to him, and he just curled it into the corner. You know, the first goal was a great goal, a great strike, great move. The second one was a bit of a sclaffy sort of, you know, one of those goals that you think, well, how did that happen? And it's in the back of the net, but good strikers will score any sort of goals. And Billy's always sniffing around. He's in there, and you know he likes to score. And you sort of, you know, you're sort of hoping that he's going to get a hat trick. You're hoping that he's going to get more. And he certainly tried in the second half. And some great efforts on goal, but it just wasn't to be.
No, I didn't really know what the ref had given at the time. You know, I was a wee bit unsure because I'm a fair bit away. But then obviously he says it was a handball, goal scoring opportunity, and he sent Jamie off. So it's a huge blow for us, you know, because he's the last person you know, that we need to be missing. But you know, as I say, what can you do? The referee's explained his decision, and there's nothing I can do to change it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with the penalty because James Vincent normally takes it, and I think he gave it to Billy to get his hat trick. But I'm not into that sentimental rubbish. I think James is our penalty taker. I know he is. And he'll be taking the next one, so I don't care how many goals anybody else scores, James will take the penalties.
I think we've done well. I think the players can be proud of our efforts so far. Disappointing day to day, but we've got a wee break now, maybe a wee chance to regroup. I've got a lot of boys away with Scotland, which you know, wish them all the best, hope they do well. Just hope they all come back fit and healthy.
We'll certainly keep looking at that table, saying we're top of the league. It's a lovely feeling, it's a good start, but that's all it is so far.
It's a great start. Inverness are soaring, as is Billy Mackay. 5 goals in the season now. He's the top scorer so far.
He's terrific, Darryl. You know, I think when you always see his array of goals, you know, they're all different. You know, but they're all in the box. He's lively, he knows where the space is, awareness is great, and his instinct, quite similar to Kevin, always looking about. But, you know, this is the one again. All defenders, they all go and try and defend their goal line. They all want to go back towards their goal, not Billy Mackay. He steps off, he's got the awareness to see where the space is. This one here, I think, you know, Guy Locke will be hugely disappointed. They've had 1 or 2 opportunities to clear it. They don't get it away, but as soon as it lands at Billy Mackay's feet, the first thing you think is goal.
That first goal, you'd have been proud of that finish.
Oh, definitely. There's no doubt about it. I mean, scoring goals doesn't matter how you score them. If it hit the back of the net, you claim it. That's the best feeling ever.
Now, Jamie Hamill sent off in this game. What did we make of it? Hearts have appealed it.
It's not sending off. You know, we look at it many times, but even you see it, yeah, his hand comes up, but it doesn't come up until the ball actually hits his head. Normally a player's reaction. That's what, isn't it?
You can tell by his reaction. Listen, let's be honest, Jamie Hamill isn't the best looking boy in the world, so I think the ball hits him in the face. I think he'll quite happily say, listen, it's hit me. Well, it's harsh, but it's true.
He would thank you for that.
Definitely harsh, but true.
They need to win that appeal because they don't have a big squad, and it's Celtic next.
Well, that's a disappointing thing for Guy Locke. I think Danny Wilson has missed games through suspension. Rand Stevenson's out injured. Jamie Hamill could possibly miss him. Kevin McCarthy. So definitely need him back fit.
They certainly do.